Hi everyone, how's it going? It's been some interesting days. I've been to Romania to a book fair in Bucharest, and it was an amazing experience. I met wonderful people. I bought great books, which I'm gonna read, and it's just the whole vibe was very enjoyable. I learned a lot, and I just wanted to make this video to showcase that. But also I'm recording this after the festival happened because I didn't have any time to record anything or film myself in during the festival, during the book fair. The footage you'll see is a few days old. Let's just get into it. So as I said, I was to Bookfest, which is probably the largest book fair in Romania. This one was in Bucharest, but it takes place in different cities. It's the grand festival happens in Bucharest, and it's the opening of the year. All the major publishers and even more small size publishers, they're all there to show their books, and there are some meetings sometimes and some talks, panel talks and interviews. It's quite full with different activities, but it's mainly a book fair, so you're basically surrounded by books. There I was actually on a sort of work trip because the literary house I work for, they have connections with the organizers of Bookfest, and I just went there as a kind of a representative, but also to cover the whole event on Instagram, and which was amazing. I really enjoy doing that. I hope I can do this more in the future because it's in collaboration with and part of this huge translation project, which has this European festival tour, which I actually talked about in my previous video when I went to Wintertown Festival here in Nijmegen. So this is another festival from this tour around Europe, and it was very nice to see. I met amazing translators and just amazing people in general, and I learned a lot about their process of how they work, basically, because you think that translators only translate, but it's they have to pitch their work, and they have to pitch themselves to different publishers, and they have to scout the writers they want to translate. And it's so complex, and I was really interested in, I wanted to hear more, and I was so glad I could be surrounded by those people. I've also had a look around at the book fair and bought some great books. I have some with me. I can't really hold them but it's a lot. But I'm really excited because they're from my favorite publisher, well, at least one of my favorite publishers in Romania, and I'm really excited to read them. It was also nice to be back in Romania because I'm originally from Romania, and just to see Bucharest through a different perspective and have a fresh perspective actually, and have the time to really immerse in that literary and cultural world, learn about how publishing works, how to pitch your ideas as a writer, as a journalist, translator, what have you. And I guess the biggest lesson I've learned and what was really important to me was the connections I made and the people I've met. And I think this is really important in everything that I do. At least I really try to have these people that I can learn from, and that they're inspiring, and it's just have a great entourage basically around you. Not always think of growth and what you can learn, and I think people are really important in the work that we do. doesn't matter which work, I think, like just in general. And that's what I really liked about, going here, because of the people I've met, and the whole industry, to learn how it is and learn the names, even though like I still have so much to learn. I can't say I'm a connoisseur of like the Romanian publishing industry or like literary world, but I'm like learning, and I think that's the most important thing. Maybe I can also show you the magazine. So this is like, yeah, it's like huge. um, but it has like really good stuff in it. So, and it's the first issue of the magazine, so this is like a historical moment. This is actually my second video that I make about a festival I went to, like a literary cultural festival, and I want to do more of this because I really like this, and it's just like, it's great. Honestly. So I really want to do more of this, so you can stick around, because I will definitely have more like this in the future. And this has been Bookfest in Romania. The experience was great. I just think, yeah, it was bottom line awesome. Keep reading, keep like immersing yourself in your interests, and never stop learning, basically.